In this episode of 10 Best Ones, we are going to check out the top 5 best 4K cameras in 2018. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. If you want to see the price and find out more information about these 4K cameras, you can check out the links down in the description and the comment section below. Okay, so, let's get started with the video. At number 5, we have the Nikon D500. The Nikon D500 is a camera all photographers have been waiting for. The picture is the most beautiful reminder that will remain, so that's why we recommend you this type of camera. Now let us start explaining you some key features. Starting from design, the D500 is available in the market in a single color edition, which is black. It is not composed of a full metal body, but the metal chassis is more durable, so this camera can freely be used in harder weather conditions. It weighs about 860 grams, which means that you can shoot for hours, without feeling strained because it has a reasonable weight which will not feel you tired. At this device, you will see the physical buttons that are positioned on the top and the rear, of which you can take an advantage and tailor the picture according to your preferences. It is worth noting that D500 is one of Nikon's first cameras to include the ISO button on the right side of the camera, putting all of the exposure controls within the reach of your shutter finger. Talking about performance, this device has a 1900 mAh battery with an additional single battery and a dedicated battery charger, which can go up to 1240 shots. Also, this device is composed of APS-C CMOS sensor. It has 20.9 megapixels, 3.2-inch tilt-angle touchscreen, 2,359,000 dots, 4K video capture and has 20.9 million effective pixels. With its 20.9 megapixels, this camera strikes the perfect balance and it's ready to capture the exquisite details, colors, and textures this nature has to offer. Has an optical viewfinder, which will offer you a bright scene in front of you. My only complaint regarding its design is that I would prefer a vari-angle screen instead of a tilting screen, although this is just my personal opinion. As for biggest advantages, we can mention superb image quality, great high ISO performance, rugged, comfortable camera body, fast continuous shooting speeds, sharp articulating touchscreen display, excellent AF point frame coverage, 4K UHD video, Wi-Fi, NFC and Bluetooth. To conclude, the Nikon D500 is ready to go wherever your passion leads you, capturing everything with stunning clarity, speed and resolution. It is the ideal companion to your wanderlust. Moving on, at number 4, we have the Sony A7R2F. Sony A7R2F can be praised as the world's first 42-megapixel full-frame mirrorless camera and is one of the most talked about models of the year. Starting from a design perspective, the A7R2F has an attractive and compact construction. The body is composed of a magnesium alloy. It features improved weather sealing, which will help you to use it, even in harder weather conditions. At the front and, on the back, you will find twin control dials also. In addition, there is a third click wheel, located next to the LCD. This unit includes a 3-inch, 1.2 million dot LCD that flips up and down, 2.3 million dot electronic viewfinder with 0.78x magnification. It means that is very useful with large, very detailed and the refresh date fast enough. The size of this unit is 9.6 by 6.1 by 5.7 inches and the weight is 582 grams. To continue, this device offers 10 customizable buttons which are enough regarding the size. As image quality is always the main priority of any camera, it is worth to notify the types of image format, which are JPEG and RAW. This unit has XMOR-R CMOS sensor 42.4 megapixels, 5-axis in-body image stabilization optimized for 42.4 megapixels full-frame, autofocus. The battery type is NPF-W50, Li-ion, 7.3 volts, 1080 mAh, which can handle up to 290 shots. You can shoot 4K videos as well as 2160p videos, which will look sharp and crystally clear in full HD. Additionally, this camera has a BSI CMOS sensor type and Bions X processor. This unit packs built-in Wi-Fi, which is quite good because, once you download a photo from your appliance, you can share your photos and videos to your smartphones, so everyone can be satisfied. Moving on, my only remark about this camera is that action photography is the only area where the camera could use some improvements, especially when it comes to AF speed and overall lag, although this is just my personal opinion. So when we combine all these things into one piece, without a doubt, I can say that you will definitely enjoy your time while having such a camera. To conclude, if you're looking for an ergonomic and durable mirrorless camera that can drastically improve your shooting experience, then this is the one for you. Next up, at number 3, we have the Sony Alpha A6300. The Sony Alpha A6300 still sits on top of the Sony camera lineups. It is an impressively capable camera if you are looking to shoot stills or video. From a design perspective, you can find this device on market in the black color edition, which is made of two great cameras in their own right. The frame is composed of magnesium in front and the back side, which makes the camera feel solid and sealed against dust and moisture, and the weight goes up to 400 grams. This unit packs many flash modes like auto, fill flash, rear sync, slow sync, red eye reduction, so you can always capture beautiful photos. At the top, you can also find a built-in flash that has to be manually opened rather than using a typical button release. There are only two manual control dials, one sits on the top plate, the other one sits on the rear of the device. Continuing, this unit packs a 24.2 megapixel APS-C sensor to produce outstanding image quality. It can also shoot and record 4K video with full pixel readout. The camera has autofocus, which is positioned entire the image area and can shoot up to 11 images per second, so all you have to do is just to show your creativity in the best way. In addition, this unit is Wi-Fi and NFC enabled, which by default means that the transfer of your content will be fast and smooth for your ultimate experience. The battery can handle up to 400 shots, which this time shows that is really improved. Moreover, my only remark regarding this unit is that some of the controls aren't quite as accessible as they could be, but it is just my personal opinion. I strongly recommend this camera to everyone, which will let them take excellent images or 4K footage in a wide variety of circumstances. To conclude, there is plenty to like about this creation. The A6300 deserves big attention because it offers incredible photography and a great value for its cost. If you ever decide to purchase it, you will never regret your decision. Moving on, at number 2, we have the GE 4K action camera. When it comes to action cameras, GoPro is known as a company without competition. The same thing has happened with GE 4K action camera. It has been created especially for the lovers of extreme sports. Let me explain some key features about this model. Regarding design, aesthetically, this device you can find on the market in many color editions like black, white and rose gold. On the right-hand side as you look at the front of the camera is the lens, which slightly protrudes. On the underside is the lid for accessing the battery compartment. This houses a 4.4 volts lithium-ion 1400 mAh power pack, which presents long life battery life. Alongside you can find a micro SD card slot. For example, 64 GB will give you 80 minutes of 4K recording, which is enough time to fulfill your needs. There are a 2.19 inches touchscreen user interface and one-button control which help you shoot photos and record one-handed videos while reducing the shakes to the lowest level. To continue, about the battery, there is just a micro USB on the side for charging, because GE 4K has only one button to start-stop recording, and when you want to power up down, you hold it. If you want to change modes or settings, you have to do it through touchscreen, which is bigger than a GoPro. Connectivity options include Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Users claim that there is not any problem to transfer images and videos to a smartphone. In addition, this device produces a great image quality, because offers a lot of settings to experiment with. You can capture stunning 12 megapixel photos from the 155 degrees wide-angle, f2.8 high-quality glass lens in RAW image format, offering you the most advanced editing capabilities. Packed with features including voice control, live streaming, RAW image, and USB Type-C, this type of device will enable you to preserve memorable memories through pictures or videos. Moreover, my only remark regarding this device is that image stabilization could be better, but although this is just my personal opinion. Overall, you should seriously consider the GE 4K action camera, and if you ever decide to purchase it, you will assure yourself of its unreal quality. And finally, at number 1, we have the Sony FDR-X3000. The Sony FDR-X3000 is the newest flagship model and actually the best action camera on the market. Let us explain some key features about this creation. From the design perspective, this device is available as two models, the barebones FDR-X3000 and the FDR-X3000R. Both models are in the white color edition, weigh a mere about 114 grams with the battery inserted. On the top of the unit, you will find the power button and the record button. On the side there are screen and controls, and on the back are an HDMI output, micro USB slot and a microphone jack. Continuing, talking about the battery, this camera has a 1240 mAh battery, which can go up to 60 minutes or 50 minutes if you are shooting and, if you are live streaming over Wi-Fi or Full HD, for 125 to 135 minutes. Regarding the performance, this unit is packed from a Zeiss Tessar multi-coated lens, 3x zoom paired with a 1.25-inch 16:9 XMOS R CMOS sensor with an 8.2 megapixel resolution. These are some data that shows how Sony has made improvements to its performance. In addition, this device enables you to shoot under the water up to 60 meters using the supplied underwater housing MPKUWH-1. In this case, you will enjoy your carefree aquatic adventures. Also, this camera offers you super ultra sharp and colorful 4K in bright conditions, powerful image stabilization, Full HD, shoots in XAVCS format. In general, users are very impressed with the capacity of this unit that can produce very quality pictures even if you shoot with its maximum zoom range, and as you already know, this doesn't happen often with budget-oriented cameras. My only remark regarding this unit is the short battery life, because the battery goes weak in period time of about 50 minutes of recording as most of the customers claim, and if you ask me, I think that Sony could have done a better job. Moreover, it is also worth to notify that besides super quality videos, and Sony has also added some interesting features. For example, you can livestream everything via Ustream, or you can also connect to your iOS or Android device via the Play memories, so you can control them all. To conclude, the Sony FDR-X3000 remains a great, even a uniquely skilled action cam, because of its ability to produce videos that will remain in your memory forever. Thanks for watching, I hope you liked this video. If this video was helpful to you, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this in the future, and if you have any questions related to these 4K cameras, you can leave a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can.